your turning
How long have you been doing the screenings of The Room?
It will be screened now for 7 years. The anniversary we have in June 23rd, 25th, 26th. That's the 7 years.
Do you plan to keep doing them for the foreseeable future?
Of course we'll be doing forever, man. I don't know what will happen. You're a tearing me apart reporter. Could give me another question. My God, you guys drive me nuts. Next one, move on.
Do you know if you'll ever publish the novel?
Yes, I will, if somebody approaches us. We're trying to work with publisher right now.
Well, my question is, I want to, well, ask you several questions about adjectives and verbs and what.
Okay, let me try to stop you right now. The audience saying no. Move on to the next question. Next question. Move on to the next microphone, please. Okay.
Was there anything from the novel that didn't make it in the movie that you would have liked to?
Well, yeah, that's a good question. You have to understand the novel is 600 pages. What you see in the screen, you have 99 minutes. So there's no way I can put 600 pages on the screen.
Right.
You could do it. I mean, everything's possible.
So my question is for you. I wanted to ask, there's a scene, there's a character, Peter,
Correct.
and you say that he's a psychologist, but then 2 minutes later you say, Peter, you always play psychologist. So I want you to clear up, is Peter a psychologist, or does he just play one?
Yeah, well again, hold a minute. Very answer your question, but I will add to this. You have to see the movie at least 100 times and discover yourself. Move on to the next question.
On the Denny drug dealer storyline, was there more to that in the novel?
Yeah, absolutely. It's more detail, if you ask me. So novel is much more detailed.
Right.
You have more description, etc., etc. You see, you have to understand that 99 minutes. You probably know that it's a limitation what you can put. But I want to put as much. Okay, again, it's not going to happen by accident. Okay.
Right.
When people say this accident, it's completely nonsense. Not you guys, but I'm trying to express that because a lot of people ask the question, they don't understand that you have to prepare. Any filmmaker would tell you that if they know they started the film. If you have, for example, in The Room, we changed 4 times. 4 times we changed the crew as well the actors. What do you do if, for example, your ship is sinking and you're only captain? And I don't have a story today. We have that after 7 years somebody come to me and say we want to credit The Room because we worked 2 hours. It doesn't cut it for me. And that's for all of you guys. Message from me is to all the cinematographer, filmmakers, producer, do not quit your project and you just think because your project is successful and you are coming with ideas that later on you want to jump into wagon. This is not right. So my advice to for all of you is stick to your project. Maybe you don't like it, give the notice, etc., etc. I always say to a filmmaker, think about 20% first before you have 100%. And this is what happened with The Room. We have a lot of people from a crew that come to us after 7 years. They've either been fired or, or quit, whatever happened. It's very stressful. It was very stressful for me, if you ask me. But I'm very happy. So I'm happy what we're doing, and I'm in Washington right now.
Where did you draw inspiration for the script, and is any of it based on reality?
First of all, I inspire myself with many Johnny's. Please, I'll move on. For their question is stupid, but it's a good question. Okay. Let's move on, next one. Thank you very much. You're good sport. Wait a minute. That was a good question. You're a good question, okay?
The Neighbors, what's the status of that?
The Neighbors is a sitcom, and I'm working currently with one of the network people. We'll see what happens, As you know, I completed the vampire movie right now, so.
The vampire movie is called?
The House That Drips Blood on Alex.
Will the world ever get a Tommy Wiseau action figure?
Well, you're behind the schedule. Here you go. This is it, okay? Johnny's bubblehead, okay? You got it?
If you could have changed anything, would you have?
Yeah, absolutely. I always say that you can change. Always improvement. You always can. If you create something, look at the Shakespeare, look at Leonardo da Vinci, look at Hitchcock and others. They will tell you the same what I tell you. Always you can improve something. But the question is, what do you want to improve? You see. And remember, we're all human. We learn by doing skill is varied. I'm very oriented, detail-oriented person, so people don't understand my project, and I don't want them to understand. I encourage them to see it maybe 100 times to say they may understand. And again, I say this many times, I will say one more time, you don't have to like my project, but the bottom line is you may enjoy it, and I open certain door for you never been before.
Thank you again, and thank you for all of you guys who support the room. And again, you can laugh, you can cry, you can express yourself, but please don't hurt each other. Enjoy the room. Thank you very much.